everyone. I just wanted to come on and share what 10 days postpartum I guess looks like in it, and share I guess what the last 10 days have been like for me. So obviously the first 3-4 days, well 5 days I guess, I've been really sore. I do have second-degree tears, which was part tissue and muscle as well, as you can imagine down there. So it was really sore that way. So movement and such wasn't the greatest, but I'm doing much better now. Being on my feet for a long periods of time, I start to feel like throbbing and stuff. But so I obviously am resting. It's really hard to rest during the day. It's because I do have my son. So at nighttime, I just being on a strict schedule. As soon as babies are sleeping, like I'm down. So I get kind of like 2 hours of sleep. I'm up for an hour and a half, and then 2 hours of sleep, and so on. So that kind of starts around 8, 9, and up until like 8 in the morning. So that hasn't been too bad because I'm pretty lucky, I guess. My babies are eating and sleeping very well. I got the whole tandem feeding going on, which is great. A lot of people have been asking me like, how are you doing it so soon? And to be honest, I didn't really think anything of it, in the sense that once they were born, I just kind of assumed that that's what you do, you tandem feed. So I did it right away, and I guess they both latched on very well, and being I guess kind of regular sized babies, they had a really good suck. So my April, my daughter, she had a tongue tie, so we snipped her the next day, and big difference too with feeding. Other than the feeding, that's been going well, and I've just noticed the last 2 days that they don't. I used to be feed, change, sleep right away, and now it's like feed, change, and then they're up for like half an hour to 45 minutes. So it's like prolonging the time that I'm awake, especially at nighttime too. The other challenge I think would be for me is eating. I can't get enough food. It's like I've had dinner, I'm eating more and more. And that has been a challenge for me because I typically run like low blood pressure, all that kind of stuff. Iron levels are typically like borderline. So if I'm missing any meals or anything like that, I automatically feel like dizzy, and like my energy just feels swamped. So I have to really keep up with my nutrition. Like I'm constantly eating. I eat probably like every 2 hours for sure. Every time babies are feeding, I'm drinking lots of water. I'm probably drinking honestly about 8 liters a day. I wouldn't be surprised if not more, because every time I feed, I have like about 1.5 liters every time I feed. Just because like I have the constant pasties, and I'm like, if you have that, it's like a sign of dehydration. So I'm like constantly drinking lots of water. So that is really key, especially with breastfeeding. You have to stay hydrated. What else? Of course, you can imagine with feeding, really sore nipples. I actually have a sports bra on right now, which I'm going to take off immediately after this video, because yeah, there's no wearing bras for the first week or so, or even month, I would say, because your nipples are just so sore. But it is getting better. That is getting better, but they're still sore. It's like nothing can touch it. I'm like walking around like, don't touch anything. But they feel really compressed right now, so I'm not gonna touch them right now. But so that has been in terms of pain, I guess, nipples as well. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, my son's doing really well with it too. He's very loving, kind, but of course with toddlers, they want to be right in their face as well. So you get a lot of the tapping and the poking and all that kind of stuff, and it's like you gotta like, be kind, and you try to be nice, of course, and then he gets a little sensitive too. So we're trying on that mixed battle, I guess, of how we speak to him, of course, always gentle, but somehow he still gets a little upset. but again, I guess it's normal too, so we're kind of working with that. But yeah, and also just, you know, with sharing my my pregnancy journey, you know, been showing my belly and how big it's really gotten. So I thought that, you know, with the postpartum, I should be able to share it as well, because it is part of the journey as well, and I'm not going to have the flat stomach. I actually wish I would have done, at least taken a picture right before, because I was actually looked still pregnant, like probably like a regular one baby pregnancy. But now it's like a little bit flat, which I'm going to show you. I have no shame. So this is, again, 10 days. I still have the pooch. It's very like mushy. Like I can like bring it right in and then pops right out. But I know I'm going to have really bad diastasis recti, probably within that 6-inch range. I'm not obviously doing anything correlated right now, but you can see, like, I can kind of suck it in, but yeah, it's gonna take some time. But again, after postpartum, it was like literally still like up here, but it's gotten down quite a bit. Obviously you can probably still see the stretch marks, and I'm not really concerned about them. I knew obviously this day was coming, so I wanted to obviously accept my body like almost right away. Like in the beginning, when stretch marks started to happen, around that 28 week mark ish, I was kind of down about it in the beginning, but then you know what, I accepted them, and then once you know you deliver, they're even more visible, I guess, because they kind of crunch up a little bit. But I've accepted it, and I'm happy that my body did that amazing work for that 38 weeks of pregnancy. And now I don't plan to do any type of workouts or anything like that, obviously day by day, but I probably will start with some breathing exercises maybe now, and exercises in terms of slowly getting back into workouts maybe at 6 to 8 week mark. But again, I will take it day by day and see how I feel. But yeah, this is it. This is the postpartum belly, and I'm a little bit swollen still in my face. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell. And I just feel swollen overall, just because of, again, I did take the Pitocin, and that says that they say that it takes about a 1 week to 2 weeks to kind of like settle. But I do feel it. So I'm again drinking lots of water to help flush it out as well. But yeah, that's it, I guess. This is it, guys. This is what 10 days postpartum looks like. And I will continue to share this journey with you guys and follow along if you would like. All right, thanks a lot. Again, stay safe, guys, and take care.